It looks like Palantir finally stabilized today. The charts are looking healthy. Community is celebrating. However, the bears quickly stepped in, shaking up investors' confidence. But wait. Something massive just got announced by Donald Trump, and it completely changes Palantir's direction. What is happening? And what on earth am I even talking about? Well, let me explain. Disclaimer. Palantir just proved its strength to everyone. After that crazy price surge yesterday, it even touched $120 for a moment. A lot of people were expecting a sharp drop, thinking it was just a temporary spike. But instead of crashing down, the stock held its ground like a rock. It built a solid resistance right around 119, refusing to give in to selling pressure. That kind of resilience isn't something you see every day, and it definitely caught a lot of traders off guard. It's a clear sign that Palantir has some serious momentum behind it right now. But even after this insane move, people are still cautious. The bears aren't wasting any time jumping in, and as usual, they're throwing around the same old argument. Palantir is overvalued. One Twitter analyst even called it a bubble waiting to burst, saying, "Let the shorts short, it will be fun to watch." Some people just have to learn the hard way. Sure, if you look at Palantir through traditional financial metrics, it might seem overvalued. But this isn't just any company, it's a game changer, and it's only just getting started. According to him, if you think it's too expensive, that's totally fine. No one's forcing you to buy. But shorting a company like this? Shorting a management team that has consistently executed at a high level? That's a different story. Betting against innovation, especially when it's proving its strength, is a risky move. It's not just about numbers on a balance sheet. It's about vision, execution, and the kind of long-term impact Palantir is shaping up to have. One analyst even went full-on technical, saying Palantir's so-called bubble is just getting bigger and bigger. He pointed out that its PE ratio is sky-high, hundreds of times earnings both now and in the future. In his view, that kind of valuation is just unsustainable. He also noted that the stock has already blown past key technical levels from its previous bear market, and if the trend continues, the next major target could be around $150. Now, if that all sounds like a bunch of numbers, here's the simple version. He's basically saying Palantir has skyrocketed too fast, and based on technical indicators, it's either headed for another big jump or a major drop. To him, this kind of price action screams bubble, and a reality check is coming. But here's the thing. Just because a stock trades at high valuations doesn't mean it's in a bubble. Growth companies often look expensive on paper because people aren't just buying today's profits. They're betting on the future. And Palantir? It's in a category of its own, with a business that's just getting stronger. So sure, some analysts will keep calling it overhyped, but if Palantir keeps proving itself, this so-called bubble might just be the new normal. But despite all the skeptics, people are still wildly bullish on Palantir. And honestly, who can blame them? The stock just keeps going, refusing to slow down. And for many investors, it's already delivering real profits. This isn't just some hype-fueled rally. People are actually making money, and that confidence just keeps building. Every time it looks like Palantir might take a breather, it comes back even stronger, making the doubters look more and more out of touch. One analyst on Twitter even took a shot at the bears in the funniest way possible. He posted a meme of someone laughing hysterically, basically mocking everyone who bet against Palantir. It was the ultimate "I told you so" moment. And honestly, that's exactly the energy in the market right now. The stock keeps proving itself, and every time the bears call for a crash, they just end up looking like they underestimated it again. And now, some analysts are throwing out massive predictions about just how high Palantir could go, and more importantly, when it could hit that jaw-dropping $1 trillion valuation. One Reddit post really got people talking. The user basically admitted that trying to predict a stock's price 10 years from now is almost impossible. But even so, a lot of people are betting on Palantir reaching a $1 trillion market cap by 2030. This guy? He's thinking much sooner, maybe even by 2027. And then he took it a step further, saying that with how fast Palantir has been moving, even 2026 wouldn't be that crazy. The wildest part? He admitted he didn't even expect the stock to fly from 75 to 115 this fast. Yet here we are. His takeaway? The market doesn't always move rationally, and traditional valuation metrics like PE ratios don't mean much when momentum takes over. Basically, when a stock has this kind of hype and performance behind it, anything can happen. But why though? Why does Palantir keep breaking new highs? What's actually going on here? Well, it all comes down to the actual nature of Palantir itself. This isn't just another tech company riding the AI wave. It's an AI powerhouse with deep roots in some of the most powerful institutions in the world. First off, Palantir has serious connections with the U.S. defense sector. Its technology is already embedded in military operations, intelligence agencies, and government systems, making it practically indispensable. And with growing concerns about national security and AI-driven warfare, its role is only becoming more critical. Then there's Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency, a project aimed at cutting waste and making the government run smarter. Palantir's expertise in data analytics and AI fits right into that mission, meaning it could end up playing a huge role in reshaping how government operations work. And let's not forget Donald Trump's AI-favored policies. With AI regulation and development becoming a key focus for governments worldwide, having leadership that pushes AI-friendly policies could be a massive tailwind for Palantir. If the company is positioned as the go-to AI provider for government agencies, that's a level of influence and demand that few companies can match. Put all of this together, and you get a company that isn't just winning contracts, it's becoming a critical player in the future of AI, national security, and government tech. That's the kind of positioning that can keep a stock running higher, no matter how many people call it overvalued. In fact, just today, President Donald Trump announced a massive initiative to supercharge the AI race against China. He signed an executive order creating the National Energy Dominance Council, a group tasked with ramping up the U.S.'s electricity production to meet the soaring demands of AI development. This move signals a full-throttle push to ensure the U.S. stays ahead in the AI game, especially against competitors like China. So how does Palantir fit into all this? Simple, it's right at the center of the AI revolution and stands to benefit massively. The U.S. government already relies on Palantir for military, intelligence, and security operations. Now, with Trump's National Energy Dominance Council focused on doubling electricity production for AI, there's going to be a flood of government funding, infrastructure expansion, and AI-driven contracts. Exactly the kind of environment where Palantir thrives. And let's not forget the AI arms race with China. If the US is serious about staying ahead, it needs cutting-edge AI for defense, cybersecurity, and intelligence. Palantir is already a key player, and with AI investments ramping up, its influence is only growing. So while some are calling this a bubble, others see it as the beginning of something much bigger. Palantir isn't just riding the AI wave, it's helping drive it. And with the US pushing full speed ahead, this company could be one of the biggest winners in the years to come. Here's the wild part. This is crazy. Trump also announced that nearly 9,000 IRS jobs are getting cut and replaced with modern IT systems as part of Elon Musk's Department of Government Efficiency project. A tweet summed it up perfectly. Trump to slash 9,000 IRS jobs and replace them with modern IT enterprise software. Now, here's where it gets really interesting for Palantir. This is exactly what they do. Turn outdated, messy government systems into sleek, AI-powered machines. The IRS is a perfect example of a bloated, inefficient system that could be completely transformed by Palantir's tech. If they land a contract for this, it could mean huge revenue and even more proof that Palantir is the go-to AI company for government operations. And let's talk about the stock price. A deal like this would send investors into a frenzy. We've already seen how quickly Palantir's price can move, and if they keep locking in these massive government contracts, that $1 trillion market cap dream, it might not be so crazy after all. Now, some people are worried that Trump's cost-cutting might hit defense budgets, which could impact Palantir. But here's the thing. Palantir isn't just a defense company anymore. Their software isn't just about war. It's about efficiency. If the government wants to do more with less, Palantir is exactly the kind of company that helps make that happen. So yeah, people can keep calling Palantir overvalued, but every time they do, the company just keeps getting bigger deals, bigger partnerships, and bigger opportunities. If they play this right, the sky's the limit. But what is your opinion on this? Comment down below. If you are curious to find more, then make sure to click on one of the videos you see on the screen. And with that, we come to the end of this video. If you enjoyed the video, then turn on the notifications bell on this channel. Missing an important Palantir update might make you lose money, so don't risk it. Also, please share this video with as many people as possible. Let's get this news out there.